And we are live. At least we should be live. Yep, it went. It went. That's good. That's good. What's that now? Oh. That is unexpected. But as everybody who has been here for some time, I think already know. They already know that we have this annoying thing called that everybody needs something from the chess wannabe. From the chess wannabe when he wants to stream. But it is as it is. Can do nothing about it and can do nothing about it. So, as everybody knows, that puzzle rush in the beginning, and then I will hope we'll do finally. Is it actually a word? Finally? It's just fine, I think. It's just fine, I think. But that, yeah, it will be interesting. It will be interesting. So let's dive straight into it. Thank you for chess, of course, chess.com, that they already took off the ads. But yeah, it is like that. I will try to play the puzzles really to get an amazing score, not just to play it, so that
enjoy 3 free months now.
I make something new. And yeah, that's a Spotify ad playing. That's the Spotify ad playing. You can do nothing about it. Okay, there are things that you can do, but that's not for this moment yet. So, the first ones, of course, as usual, fine and dandy. The first ones are already fine and dandy, so I suppose that check, right? Yeah, they are fine. Yeah. The only thing is they could give something back on chess.com, like this analysis board, that you can understand how did they get there, because that sometimes simply doesn't make sense. Like yesterday's a puzzle. You have lost these 2 pawns, but their pawn who should have taken one of them is there, so... And it completely took out the thinking. So I suppose that check, right? If it has to take it, then it's mate. Otherwise it's still mate. Not stalemate, but still mate. Yeah, that's fairly easy. That is fairly easy. Okay, every is basically a little bit easy, but yeah, that, and this is again with chess. Yeah, you can sacrifice that thing, but they will put it. That that's not the correct idea. But in reality, it doesn't really matter where you are going. Know what? I suppose that the queen is trapped. Yeah, you take straight away, I think. Yeah, you... Okay, it's not a trapped queen, but basically after that you can push, of course. After that you can push, of course, the pawn. After that you can simply push the pawn. So I suppose that check, block there, block there, block there, and that's mate. They should be fairly capable of that. So this now becomes a little bit more thinkable. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, actually, that I think loses the knight, right? So, oops. That pawn push there. Oh yeah, but he simply takes back. And if she goes there. Is it just so simple? I don't think so. Yep. The thing is, I think overthink some stuff. Overthink the goddamn puzzles. There was probably a pretty simple idea. Like here, it's check. You have to take it. And then it's mate. That should be the puzzle idea. Of course, I don't know if somebody is going to play it like that. But yeah, that's the thing. Check there, no, check there. Because of the rook. That's no check. Yeah, but he moves back. But he moves back. Is that what he's thinking about, or is it not? That is the question. Is that what he's thinking about, or is the okay? The chess.com's puzzles. As we know, check there, and it ends. Oh yeah, but you can move there. You can move there. Yeah, that's a simple queen. No, but rook sacrifice. That is the smother mate thing. That is a smother, and this is then king c6. Yep, morning dragon. Morning dragon. So I suppose now it's thinking time again. So check there, he blocks it like that. Because that there. Oh, there's mate incoming, so it's a forced mate. That is this thing, I think. Check there. Oh, it's a sacrifice again. It's a sacrifice again. It's the thing is with the puzzles. I think really for if it's a sacrifice, I will find it. I shouldn't have thought about anything else. Yeah, that's a free piece. Oh, yep. Black to move. There doesn't do nothing. It's that. That. It was check. You take. The check move was somewhere different. I will show it afterwards. In the end, because always the queen move there loses the rook. It was should have moved the king, and after that you can take the knight there. How is it called? The bishop. After that you can take it with the bishop. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Yeah, but that. Yeah, he's still, you can't push. Is it? Yeah, and then that's hanging. Interesting. Interesting. That. It's like, yeah, I think the puzzle rush is coming to an end. I think the puzzle rush is coming to an end. Nope, it's still good. So the winnable queen. A winnable queen. That's mate. A winnable queen and mate. Oh. Oh. Yet against this. Again, this couldn't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. Yes, that problem is that if that. So it is a bishop sacrifice. So it is a bishop sacrifice. Oh. I suppose. Why not? Yeah, the idea is fine. The idea is probably fine, but the execution is like, I don't know what. I will get to the puzzle right after this one. Yeah, the idea is the same. You would get, I would have gotten to that as you see the same way. But it's like, yeah. Encoding overloaded. What the fuck is going on? Is it lagging for you, Dragon? Or is it not? It's every day OBS thinks of something new.
And cancel anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
Here was that thing. That thing. It's check. It's check. You have to move the king. That is the thing. You have to move the king. I blocked with the... When I played the puzzle rush, I blocked with the queen, and you can take the rook afterwards. That's the problem. You had to move the king there. And the first one, of course, was simple as that. The first was simple as that. Oh no, it was... No, what I was thinking was that... And you get there. That's dying. That's dying. That's dying. That's dying. That's dying. That's dying. And when the knight is dying, he gets sacrificed. He gets sacrificed. So it was like that. I will jump over to leeches. Let's go through one more of the puzzle streaks. Because I'm feeling that the brain is not really braining at the moment yet. I'm feeling that the brain is still not braining at this moment. White to move, mate in one. White to move, mate in one. Check there, 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 there. And that. Yeah, he even doesn't move it farther. He understands, yes, that's fine. He understands that that's fine. Mate. Another mate. No, I have the opposite way. I usually, when I tried to go over some puzzles, then it gets the brain working, and after that the games are fine. A nice example is the last week's one of the streams. When I started playing straight away, it was game over. You can't find anything, and you can't find anything, and so check there, I suppose. That. And then you can push everything. Oh, he now allows us to do that. Yeah, but it's something is off. It seems like it's lagging. It seems like it's lagging. Okay, maybe I'm simply that for myself. Ooh. I suppose. Yeah, but that doesn't do nothing. If we move, he has that annoying thing. Yeah, but after then it's mate. After that it's mate. Now everybody simply has their own, how their brain works. Everybody has their own way how the brain works. Like, for example, the same game as why I am playing on stream, the rapid games, is so that I can talk and talk and talk. Otherwise, it's like, and nothing happens, because my brain is simply used to thinking, not smashing everything around. So what's there as idea? Could it be that? No, because that is pinned. That doesn't... It's a completely nonsense. That doesn't work because of that. It's like that. You it's interesting. It's interesting, but what's the idea there? Oh, it's a simple sacrifice. You see, dragon. It's a simple sacrifice, but the brain is not yet on complete functioning mode. That you don't really notice that. That's another one. It's what the f is going on? Encoder overloaded. Everything is turned off. That shouldn't be on. Maybe my PC is having a bad day simply. That's again easy. That's again easy. So that. Yeah, because we can't take. Move order matters. Move order matters. Move order matters. Move or yeah, it's something is off. Something is off. But I think it doesn't really bother that. The check giving that over there doesn't do nothing. Theoretically, that is an option, yep. Because everything is frozen there, and that pawn is unstoppable. And the pawn is unstoppable. So that is, I suppose that, whoops. Yes, that mouse is acting up again, and that check there. Yeah, that should be that. No, straight away. Okay. If it says straight away, then it's straight away. If it says straight away, then it's straight away. I think that could be a problem. Nope. But maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. So let's dive to the games. Okay, let's fix the goddamn. If you want something great with streaming, depend on the sun as a lightning source. You will always have interesting moments fighting your camera. You will always have amazing time with fighting your camera. Is that... Yeah, it's like what the... And fix that. Come on. Fix that. Do that. And get back to grinding, I guess, to get to that amazing awesomeness that it is. Let's check if the YouTube stuff is working. Nope. There was this idea, but it didn't work out well. Oh, Dimorosh hosts. Yeah, that is not going to happen. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, that's ain't gonna happen. Oh no, he's gonna pin the knight. Oh no.
Live in the spotlight with Spotify Premium. Build, curate, and listen to your
Yeah,
playlists uninterrupted.
that doesn't do it.
Enjoy 3 free months now and cancel anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
That doesn't do it. Okay, let's do that now. Let's do that now. Let's get that to the action. Oh no, he's going to fork me. Oh no, he's going to fork me. So that. Yeah, but isn't there some kind of trick there at this moment? Yeah, I can reinforce it. Or I can simply go there. Or I can simply go there, so that now. Has to jump. Yeah, he forgot about the bishop down under. He is coming from the London there. Let's take that. And the game is over. He's already searching for everything. What to do there else, but no. Yeah, he does that, so that's fine. Can you just go there now, push some pressure so that he... So that he doesn't have that move and after that move. Oh yeah, that's a little bit annoying. That's a little bit annoying. Yeah, but... that doesn't do it. He's forgetting about that the bishop is still standing. It's still standing. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Let's get to that to the action so that he doesn't have some stupid ideas. Yeah, of course he can sacrifice it. What's that idea now? We go there, he he takes it like that, right? No, he's going to do it like that. Yeah, that my stupid queen is in the wrong place. My stupid queen is in the wrong place. Yeah, check there. It goes like that. If he would be... Can we go there is the question. So if he goes there... That... Yeah, but he has a check between there. That becomes annoying. Check there, he takes that. Check there. That doesn't do nothing. I think I should simply wait a little bit. Or reroute the pieces so that the attack is going to that side. Okay, what's that now, right? Let's go for it, I guess. Yeah, I can change those, of course. Then I have that annoying move. Then I have that annoying move. And of course, if he takes it like that, we can go like that. And we can go like that. Okay, let's go first there. Let's go first there. What am I thinking there and what am I thinking there? So let's go there. Oh, the knight can move now. God damn it. Yeah, he's going to take and take and take. Whoops. The chess ideas. Oh, there's a way to be the coach that shows up on the little puzzles. Oh, you have a chance to get that there and there. And in the end, it doesn't do nothing. But in the end, it doesn't do nothing there, so is that now an option? No. Is that now an option? Yes. It's coming to an end. The game is coming to an end. Yeah, now he's going to blunder en passant. Yep, the idea is to do that. The idea is to do that. And we go back simply. Then he moves. Oh yeah, but his queen can't move at this moment. You can go there. Yeah, the knight should start to move. The knight should start to move, otherwise it's completely stuck there. Of course, we got Z open because of that bishop move there. Of that bishop move there. Oh no, he does that. No one said that I'm going to take it. No one said that I am going to take it. Oh yeah, that's a problem now. He got the around the roses there. He got the around the roses there, but she's... Oh... Yeah, but it's still safe, more or less. Check there. There, of course. And there is not really a mate there. There is really no mate there. At least, no, of course, you are down the whole rook, but phew. But huh. What's the idea there? What's the idea there? Yeah, theoretically, that should be that. I think you should not do that in that position, but it's not so sunny as he is thinking, I think. Yeah, but I can still make that way. Yeah, that. Yeah, it's the resign button coming, sadly. The first game, amazingly good. That's the resign button. The problem there, simply as it is, when it was everything was Everything was pinned. Everything was pinned. Where is it? Here it starts, more or less. D2. Yeah, it's a draw. It's a draw, basically. It's a draw, basically. D8. How did I miss that? Of course, it doesn't really do nothing. Yeah, of course, since it's an engine move, you are not thinking at that moment for an engine move. Then here it's over. Here it's over. XC7. Simply H2. And here was that move. Here was that move. Now when I'm looking at it, I can see it. Of course, when you are during the playing time, I didn't see it. That lost the game. That lost the game. Can't win all of them. Can't win all of them. But yeah, it is as it is. It is as it is. Can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. One simple move. Everything else was fine. One simple move there. So I can't say that we are doing terrible. Just be careful enough. There was a Philippines guy is searching on Twitch to look at the stream. Hi Nolima. It's always like that. I have noticed that if it's after at that moment, the viewers jump up on. If it's that long, maybe I'm wrong. It shouldn't be that. Maybe I'm wrong, but that shouldn't be that. Maybe it shouldn't, but shouldn't be like that. Yes, no, he understood that. He understood that there is no chance of him winning. He understood that he has no chance of winning. He's looking at this. Oh no, it says. Oh. There was this bug at one moment in chess.com. If you're playing even with white. If you are playing even with black, the Scotch Gambit. Then that becomes free. If he doesn't move it. Let's just castle. Let's just castle. No, he can't take it, but he takes it. We get that open. No, we played that. So is that the idea? There. Oh yeah, but I can't take that. So annoying sometimes. Yeah, that. Yeah, but that's the thing. He's doing that. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, should not you should not really play like that, but it's 10 o'clock. Jump over there. Yeah, he's thinking that I wanted to play that move. That comes out of the question dramatically. That comes out of the question dramatically. We're still losing, of course, completely, but... Yeah, and I missed that move. Come on. As I said, the morning thing is not going completely fine now. Why and why is the question? Why and why is the question? Yes, there should be that. He goes there, we have that. Oh no, we don't have that. The resign button is coming in 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. I'm just checking the pieces around. Don't look at this. Don't look at the game at this moment. Don't look at this moment. Yeah, but at the same time, he's not looking at all. At the same time, he's not looking even at all. Let's get there. Oh yeah, and that doesn't it. Doom. Move after move, it's loss after loss. Of course he doesn't see it, as usual. It's so hard for him to find the goddamn mate. Oh no. Oh no. Finally he decided, oh, I can push my rooks together. Finally he decided I can push my rooks together, but it's yeah, but isn't that just simply... Yeah, I can give a check, he goes there, of course. And it's like... everybody should resign at this moment. Yeah, he's going to push that and blunder mate. So that... Or am I missing something? That becomes out of the question. Can you escape somehow? I don't know. That is that and you lose the queen. That he gives a check there, you go there. That's... Okay, let's try to end the misery. Then, of course, if he gives a check there, we can simply go there, back there. And that is annoying for him. That is annoying for him. Because if he... Oh... Of course, I can tell completely clearly the mind isn't woken up. The mind hasn't really woken up because I just noticed, and he does not see it. Yeah, but that doesn't do that. Thank God. Thank God he didn't see it. Of course, there are still many problems. But as I said, that's annoying. There was this awesome move before that, and then you are completely gone. He sacrifices the queen. What? Is he panicking? Okay, that check. That doesn't do nothing. Yeah, and that hangs mate. And that hangs mate. When you are so crazy into that you can't see anything, then it becomes stuff like that. The problem there was, as I was talking already, here he started to give the checks. Here. After I moved there, at this moment, when I moved there, I missed it completely. I'm losing a bishop almost. Of course, you have to protect this at first. So let's say you move there. And then you get into a Zugzwang. And what can you do there? Nothing. And he has that annoying move afterwards. When the mate is completely shut down, let's say I play, I don't know, just for example, it's checked and the bishop is falling. He missed that. But everything else, more or less, it was fine, I think. More or less everything else was fine there. So let's just confirm it on on the goddamn analysis stockfish. And of course that stockfish. Oh. If somebody is thinking what are you doing there all the time, I put a short on. I put a short on YouTube, so I'm checking if it's working. Yeah, here he is completely winning. I have 3 there. Yeah, he even has made. He has already a pretty big BMW at one moment. Check there. F6. Yeah, it's. Yeah, he had even that move. But yeah, I don't see. I don't think that he's getting there, and yeah. Even you can even pre-move it there. So it's from one side it's a terrible game. From one side it's a terrible game. From the other side it's quite good that you wound up winning it. But yeah, that isn't really the way I was hoping it to go. Yeah, but this is the annoying part of everything. Oh no, what am I going to do? Okay, let's now just think that, so that he doesn't have the attack straight away there, so... Yeah, that ain't gonna scare us. That ain't gonna scare us. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. And that. No, actually we can't. Actually we can't if I'm looking at this now. Yeah, that. Yeah, but I don't see where the problem lies. Yeah, I can't take that stupid... that thing. Because that poor thing is doing that. Yeah, we could... Let's go there. Let's go there. Seize action. Yeah, I forgot about the stupid pawn there. That is the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, but no, it opens up. She's going to take like that. And we can do this. I know he has to run. Or there. Or there. Yeah, he can blunder the queen straight away. Or he can do that. What's that? It's like... it turns out I have a so-called anniversary. Can we attack it straight away somewhere? No, we can go there. Yeah, but then he has that. But we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, that was actually somewhere in my thinking already. So we can go there. Does that work? I think yes. And if he does that, we have simply this. And that is still annoying, of course. It should be fine. This should be fine.
Premium. Build, curate, and listen to your playlists uninterrupted, even offline.
Yeah, he can of course blunder the knight straight away, because thinking that it's an open line. Yeah, but as I said, that doesn't do that. But as I said, that doesn't do that, and what's the idea? There to go. To go there. That's easily fixed. Oh yeah, I almost hung mate. So he wants to go there, right? Let's get there. Oh, that becomes after that a weakness if he plays that move. Yeah, but I can take it and then go there. That's annoying, what can I say? That is actually annoying. Then what else there? Nothing. There is basically nothing. Yeah, mouse. Leave the goddamn mouse away. It simply starts to get otherwise. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. What is that noise? Yeah, but it's yeah, you can do, of course, that. I don't know, why did he do that? You can easily take and roll back. That's just a free rook. Now we have that move. And now he has to think. Now he has to think because he just messed up. Yeah, that's another messed up move. Right? Yeah. Now he starts to panic. Okay, I understand that the German guy is too has just woken up, but there's a rook move there. Yeah, let's go. What's he thinking about? Some kind of sacrifice there. Then he hangs mate. What is he doing? Move there and that's mate. What is he? What? It was probably, as I said, he simply, yeah, he abandoned the game. He simply went the so-called brain freeze. It's a so-called brain freeze. It's a so-called brain freeze. It doesn't. I don't even have words for it. Black is winning here, as I said, because of that move. That's the reason why Black is winning. And here he's that move there, that doesn't simply make sense. Because it was played in the game, check there and back. And after that, realizing that he has made the mistake, he does that. Not this, but yeah, I shouldn't have played that. And that move. Come on. Yeah, the only explanation for that is that he has not really woken up. Otherwise, there's no explanation for that. Otherwise, it's simply no explanation for that. Sometimes it okay. It doesn't buff. How is it called? The name. Yeah, I forgot the name. I forgot the name. A small break. A small break. Maybe that's the reason why the brain is not braining. Maybe that is the reason why the brain is not braining.
With Spotify Premium. Build, curate, and listen to your playlists uninterrupted, even offline. Enjoy 3 free months now and cancel anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
Oh no, he's going to give a check. Okay, let's get there. Let's develop everything. And you can after that... How is it called? It's simply modern defense. It's simply modern defense. Now we can castle. No weaken castle. Yeah, that doesn't bother us. That doesn't bother us. Yeah, he's going to push it. But, who cares about it? The rook behind the line in the beginning is not the most... Yeah, and if he's thinking about that at one moment. Yeah, but that doesn't do nothing. That doesn't do nothing. We can go straight away there. Okay, let's bring the rook to the party. To get there, right? So that he takes it like that. That's completely... I'm sure about it. Yeah, but we can go there. So when he does that... we don't care about it. So, yeah, but that opens up the... That opens up that. And then he has some major problems. Yeah, I think we can even do that afterwards. Yeah, but we are doing that still. So back there, there. Yeah. That just actually that helps. Can we block somewhere? No, we can block. Oh yeah, that. He makes more, yeah, he makes more problems for himself than that's hanging. Yeah, you can do that, and after that maybe that. But he simply made more problems for himself than, and he has no excuse. He was from India, so they are already up from I don't know what time. Yeah, Chess Dragon. He's from India, but he hasn't woken up anyways. Let's develop that thing. I think we can go straight for that. Okay, no we can't. No, we don't. What's that now? Even OBS. Oh, come on. How are they called? Yeah, but that doesn't do nothing. That's they are going to make they are going to take the goddamn. Yeah, but that. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, that's the wrong move. That is the wrong move. That doesn't scare us. Yeah, guys, I think... Oh, that's hanging. God damn it. Okay, he missed it. Okay, he missed it. So that he doesn't have that squares for the knight to easy jump around. If somebody is asking what's that idea about. And we can now take that. And he's going to play that. No, he does it the right. He does the right thing there. No, he has that annoying move. But we can do that so that the pawn and the knight is not hanging. Yeah, he's going to play that. I'm 100% sure about that. We can now go there. We can go there. Yeah, but that doesn't. That doesn't. That doesn't. Can we just make a tic-tac-toe from fold? You will not see, I think, most of the time. Yeah, but that would open. If you go there. Yeah, but we go there. He takes that. Let's go. Yeah, the pawn push there doesn't do nothing, because if he opens that up, it's over. If he opens up, that's over. Then we can go there, I think, now. I think we can go there now. Yeah, it should be better like that, I guess. So that he doesn't have that stupid move. Take the pawn! We are otherwise going to shuffle everything around. And what's the idea there now? Do we push? No. It's simply, if somebody is asking and thinking, why do you push the pawn there? It's the thing that I'm waiting for an opening. And I can do that. And it blocks everything in. And that blocks everything in. So check there. That, I suppose. That. Or is it something else there? Yeah, we can theoretically go there, but that loses that poor thing. But that loses that poor thing. Okay, that of course is hanging, but if we move there, he has that annoying move. Yeah, but that... And as I said... And how do you defend that afterwards? Yeah, I could have given a check, take and take the back and everything else there, but that is now hanging. Yeah, you can even do it like that, I guess. So that dies anyways, we can give it a check there. We can give a check there. We can do that, I think. We can do that, I think. He takes... Okay, you can do it like that. That thing... No, we do that. No, we do that. He can go back there, he can go back there. Yeah, he can do that, of course. But check there, he goes there. Yeah, but that doesn't really do anything. I don't see that. What's the idea there behind? Oh, he even took it like that. That's even worse. That's even worse, I think. Yeah, but now we just go there. Yeah, he's up a bishop. I messed up a little bit, but it doesn't really get anywhere else there, to that side and that side. It simply doesn't... You know, what's that idea now? I can go there. Okay, takes. Then that person is still under attack, so... That person is still under attack, so... Seal that off, I guess. Oh no, I missed. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. If you go there... Yeah, he's gonna take it, right? With that one. Yeah, he's that annoying. Okay. Oh, stupid idiot. Yep, resign. No, we can easily resign. Yes, there's no stalemate, no nothing. Yes, that was complete bulks. A great chance of something else, but no, he does it like that. And oh, stupid idiot. How did I miss that stupidity? Yeah, of course I'm still losing there. Oh, I'm still losing there, but come on. That was so annoying. That was so annoying. That was so annoying. The queen problems started already all the way up back there, but yeah, it is as it is. It is as it is, you can do nothing about it. Can't win all of them. And yes, I said there's something wrong. That was a stupid, that thing. So we go to castle straight away. It was this annoying move somewhere. It was the annoying move somewhere. That gives us that. I remember it, yeah, of course everybody is thinking that move. Oh, I protect that, but then you lose that and everything else. And then everything else. So that's the move there afterwards. Oh no, that's not the move afterwards. If he goes there, he takes that rook. And I hate this stupid gambit that is always played. So that. and he takes the thing. Or was it like that, simply like that? There was this, I really don't remember how was it supposed to go. Yeah, at least he doesn't know how to go. Yeah, and that's mate. That's mate. The brain is not braining. I always mess up this stupid gambit. I always mess up this stupid gambit. It's not annoying, but encoding overloaded. And that stupid thing is starting to get on the nerves too. Blackburn Shilling Gambit. Yeah, you actually can't take that. You have to take the knight there. But I was thinking that I finally can. Yeah, but that was. Yeah, way back. That is the thing. And that. And castles. That is the thing, yeah. I forget always about that stupidity. It is like that. Can't do nothing about it. And can't do nothing about it. That was that side either. But hey, always it can be worse. It can always get worse. Yeah, no. It always can get worse, and it will. If I continue to play mistakes like that. That's fine. That is fine, actually. That is fine, actually. Why? Because of that move. We get a pawn. Is that completely free? We get a pawn that's completely free. No, we'll get back. Yeah, but actually now I can do that. Yeah, but after castling he gets straight away. After castling he gets it straight away. So move back so that he doesn't have that stupid knight move. He castles. We get there. And it should be after Z. Easy peasy. He goes like that. No, actually I was thinking that he's going to go like that. That's not an amazing idea there. Yeah, that's open, of course. That's open, of course. And it gets something going. Yeah, that. We still have a complete center there. We have still a complete center there. And it's a double attack on everything again. Of course you can take it like that. The only problem with that is I think that move. Or am I missing something? So that. Then if he takes, we have that annoying move to get that poor thing out. Now I feel that I'm safe. Now I feel that I'm safe in that position. Is it like that? Who knows? Then his white bishop is away, so my knights are... Okay, not knights, but... rooks are completely safe. And I have the white bishop. And I have the white bishop. Our Spaniard. He has probably just woken up from watching soccer. Oh, but then he has that annoying move. That I missed. But we will place it anyways. We will play it anyways. Yeah, he goes like that. The only problem with that is that we now have a complete barrage. That's hanging. That is attacked twice. And of course the knight is coming into the action afterward, but he's losing a knight there. And the bishop is still hanging. Yeah, but that doesn't do that. That doesn't do that. Yeah, if I take there, he's going to take it with the queen. Am I right? So we go there. Oh yeah, he has then that move. The bishop or the knight? The bishop or the knight? The bishop or the knight? I will take the knight. The bishop or the knight, and you are up a knight and everything is fine. You are up a knight. Of course it creates different problems now, but... would not worry about that. I would not worry about that. You can simply move there, and now we can change the queens and everything's fine. Now we can change the queens if we want to, and everything's fine. Of course, he can do that. Of course, he can do that. Yeah, but that doesn't do that. That doesn't do that. So there. Then he's going to go there. Yeah, of course, now that becomes open, but... That now becomes open, but... He gives us a fork. Okay, not a fork, complete fork. Not a complete fork. But we are still winning. I forgot about the bishop. I forgot about the bishop. I forgot about the bishop. A bishop, a bishop. Yeah, and what now? I should somehow trade everything off, I think, but I don't see a way. Yes, that doesn't scare us. Yeah, how to get away simply. I have to get away simply. What's that idea now? I have to protect that thing. That ain't gonna happen. How's that move? Oh, he's lurking for that. He's lurking for that. So that comes out of the question. Yeah, that's normal for me. As I said, if the brain is braining, I'm playing in the 82, 88 percentage of the accuracy. That's the reason why I'm jumping up and down when I'm playing like I usually do. Then it's fine. When I play like I usually do, then it's fine. Let's do that. I'm simply tired of... I'm simply tired of that. Yes, that doesn't do that. That doesn't do that. Can we just go there now? We're winning a rook that way. We are winning a rook that way. Yeah, of course you can go there. He messed up big time that time. The problem simply, Dragon, is that I have this problem that I'm not consistent enough. I can play 7 games with that awesome accuracy, but at the same time I can mess up and play with 50% accuracy and then it's over. And then it's over. Like for him, for example, he's still thinking there, what am I going to do? But you lost the rook. And basically everything is hanging there. And I think I can even... Yeah, I think that's the right even call. I should take the rook. If we do that... Yeah, but taking with the rooks, a rook is still better. Just leave the queen up. Yeah, he resigned. It was completely understandable from him. It was completely understandable. What does the analysis say? Yeah, it's the rook is gone. Yeah, and even there is, for example, I don't know how you get to this position here. You have that annoying move. As I said, in the 80% range. Yeah, the rating doesn't... The rating that the chess.com game review shows up, I don't really care about that. I really care only about the percentage. If you're playing from 80 to and above, around 80 and above, that's completely fine. Yeah, and as I said, the only problem is with consistency. That I can't play every game like that. But that's how it should be how we should be doing, and everything else. But it is as it is. You can't do nothing about it. The game review is a problem. With game review, the problem is... did we... No, we did... I talked with that... Yeah. Game review... Game review reviews the games from the engine thinking. And you will never really... It shows as a mistake. Oh, it's a mistake. It's actually not a mistake, it's a complete blunder. From the human perspective, because you can't play that whole thing. Yeah, it's nice if you see the blunders and everything else, but you can do that. You can do that with your brain too, without problems. Just put the ELO bar. And that's the next thing. It shows you a better move though. You will not remember that that's a better move. Why? Because you did not find it yourself. For example, in school, when you write down cheat sheets, so that you have a small paper somewhere to get out of it, at least it was like when I was in high school. You write down the cheat sheet you are learning because you are finding the information yourself and putting it down. If you simply get it out of the printer from the PC, you don't learn it. Even in university, we had this thing with one of the lecturers. He came when there was a test. He said, put everybody, I know you everybody have them, put on the tables the cheat sheet. Everybody took out who had written it with their hand, they could use it. Everybody else who printed it out, he took them away, and screw you guys. Because that's the same thing. If you are writing down or you are searching for the answer for yourself, you are going to remember it. If it's somebody shows it, oh, that's the best move, you will not remember it, because you have to find the solution. Like, it's the same more or less as the puzzles are, because you are noticing patterns. You are remembering it, because in a puzzle you are searching for the answer. It doesn't show you up the answer. Oh, it's that. You were searching for that. No, it's different. It's different. As I say, the best way to analyze the game is simply go into the analysis board, put on the evil bar, turn off the best moves, and go after the evaluation bar. When it drops or it jumps up, even for your opponent, to sit there and look at it. What's it? Why does it move? It's just my opinion, but as you can see, it has worked for me. It has worked for me, because it is like that. But of course, everybody needs to understand that every person, everybody is different. It works for one or other. But yeah, it's, as I'm saying, that's everybody has their own tactics, but that more or less is how I'm saying that, and everything else. And I don't like the game review, as I'm saying, because you don't search for the solution. It's given you on a blank piece of paper, and it doesn't stick in your head. Of course, if you have the different then it's another thing, but yeah, I'm not having your request. No, yeah, now I see it. Now I can accept it. Now I can accept it. Oh, because if the previous persons were not woken up, then this guy now hasn't slept. Abu Dhabi follows the channel. Thank you for the follow. And it's going to be, hey, I was on. Hi there, Abu Dhabi 1. Castling, that's fine. Castling, that's fine. Yeah, and like this, it doesn't do nothing. I can't understand the thing with people. Thank you. Fine. Abu Dhabi, how are you? Fine. I'm fine. Let's jump straight into that. Open up everything open. Because I have this annoying thing from him from the other side. He's thinking, what? Why did he allow us to do that? Yeah, but why you don't take that one? Can we go there? I think no now. No, I can't go there, but it's going to go there. Yeah, that of course. Yeah, but we have that. Then if he pushes that, then simply back. It's like... Then now he has nowhere to go. He has that place to go. He has that place to go. But is the American sleeping or what? We don't have. Do we have this? Of course, it still gets annoying, and it is annoying, but if you ask my thing about these stupid pins, they are simply annoying, but they don't matter in the game. Yeah, now what? Oh no, is that going there? We simply have that move. Then... Yeah, but that again doesn't do nothing. He's going that. It doesn't do nothing. Chess dragon. Nope, you have that. Just gives up the pawn. Of course, if he plays like that, it's a different stuff. But then there are other ideas behind that. And here, of course, his bishop has to move. Yeah, because of, for example, if he goes there, take that, you just simply smash that in. And he can't take really that rook, because then you are losing another rook. And of course you have to be there even more careful, because there is a potential queen move. From that doesn't scare us. Nope. The queen is there. The queen is there. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh no, I can't go for that. But we can go there to protect that thing. He's up a pawn in the end. I forgot about the knight. I should have played it differently, but... That is pinned. Yeah, we can do that. And I think we can do that now. And that's it. When the all of that, yeah, the king is open, of course, but yeah, that thing is now annoying. But check there, I can simply. Oh yeah, now I'm thinking. So wait there. He checks. Yeah, but I can go there. Yeah, yeah, I could theoretically can take it, of course, but then it's losing. And if we go there, discover check. But it doesn't give. Maybe I should have drawn the game, but 2 rooks, come on. That doesn't do it. Oh no, I should have drawn the game. I should have drawn the game. Yeah, I should have drawn the game. Yet he's still fighting. Yet he is still fighting. Yes, we can do that. So that he doesn't score these stupid ideas. Go in there. Oh, stupid idiot. Yeah, it's... I think simply the thing is that I have noticed after an hour the goddamn water is out and then you start missing moves. Come on. But yeah, on the I shouldn't have taken the knight there. I left the bishop out. Where is okay, let's open up that one. Here he's winning. The problem here is I forgot about the knight. I forgot about that knight. And xd8. That's fine. Even that is correct. And yeah, and here of course it's e7. What? Yeah, but it still says that everything. Oh, it's not even in. I think it's not. I didn't even notice that. No, I noticed that. No, I know it's not the best. Of course, from that moves, but it's that, and that. I shouldn't have traded that. I was so thinking about the two rooks there. I shouldn't have not done that. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah. It's mistake after mistake there. It's mistake after mistake there. A terrible game. It's a terrible game. And after that it was simply a terrible game. As I said, I can't play consistently. There will be bad games like that. There will be bad games like that. There will be bad games like that. Of course, it's if you can do it like it should be done, like you're more or less fighting for that, but I don't think so. I still have to. Yeah, if I would be 1,000, then it could be all right. But at this level, you have to play more consistently. But then I don't know. Then I don't know. A small break, sadly enough, but a small break. You have to drink water. It's what people are always saying. So that's probably the thing that... Yeah, but that doesn't do that now. Oh no, what I am going to do? Oh no, what am I going to do with that poor thing? If he goes there, that's annoying. Yeah, but that doesn't do that. We get that in. Those are annoying. That I will agree. Those are annoying. But despite the pawns... Let's... Oh... Now it's a little bit problematic because that is hanging. So we have to protect that. Yeah, he can castle straight away. That's better. Now we have that move. Now we have that move and... Okay, let's play like we should play, not like crazy stupid moves. Yeah, but that doesn't do that. What's the idea there? To get... Yeah, the knight... Oh, the knight is not going anywhere. Anywhere. I think about that move. Yeah, that pawn... Yeah, that pawn push is annoying. Yeah, but... I didn't really see it. I don't really see it against Dragon Stevovich. I know that people have problems pronouncing our... Oh! And that. Yeah, the only problem is that move and that move. And yeah, he fell for it completely straight. Check. And we now simply move out of the way. Yeah, he has that move, of course, but... He has that move, of course, yeah, but we are completely done with that. Yeah, we can go there. Is it the way how to end it? Yeah, these stupid things. So there he goes there, we have that move. Looks like the 16th down on your playlist guy you beat got a ban. He probably couldn't handle the thing that he lost the game. Yeah, I want to play badly that move to get those up. Yeah, but if we go there, that should be that. And we have that move. And we have that move. Yeah, the guy simply couldn't handle the pressure. He simply couldn't handle the pressure. No, he has to move there. Is that the move now? Just don't hang mate, as I usually do in these complicated situations. Let's go there. He's going to block it. We do that. And I think we do that right. Because that brings only the queen in. Yeah, and if he goes there, if he takes it like that, then it's game over. Yeah, but we can take that and that. Yeah, he's going for that, but check there, he goes there, check there, out there. Let's simply prevent the back rank mate. Okay, he did that. He did that, so check there. He goes there, right? Yeah, the check there is that's oh, that goes there. Yeah, but that's mate. He has to block with the queen. It's mate. Oh, it's not mate, come on. Of course we are still winning, but of course we are still winning, but it's made. Whoa, it's not made. Come on. It was yesterday, I think, the goddamn game where I overcalculated so crazy that my brain simply froze. I and it's like, whoa, everything is fine, and you have to move the knight where you wanted to move, and it's like, bams, god damn it. And after that you are screaming at the computer, what are you doing, stupid idiot? Yeah, there. Let's open that parsing up. Let's open that parsing up. It was. It's made. Nope. The idea, of course, was. The idea was there, the right one, but yeah, it's like, come on. What does Stockfish say? He takes at f6. Oh. And then you get him into that. Yeah, then you get into that. And you get that open. But that, as I said, that is what Stockfish is saying. The human does opposite ways. Yeah, I completely actually missed that. Okay, at this moment it doesn't matter. It was still fine, but yeah. Yeah, it's that. He can block it like that. I would have simply taken the queen. Of course, it's saying like that. What?
Live in the spotlight with Spotify.
After that, it's easy. After that, it's easy. But yeah, can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. At least it's a win. At least it's a win. And we are gaining small elo points. Actually, I'm a little bit wondering that I'm playing pretty decent this morning. That I'm playing pretty decent this morning. But it will change. Soon it will change. Because it's usually that you play awesome and good, and then it's whoopsie daisy. And then it's whoopsie daisy. What's that idea now? Like these crazy ones, like I don't understand. Like these crazy ones that you really don't understand, and yeah, that's who cares about that? Who is scared about that? We have no. Okay, let's no. Ooh, let's go there. That what are we are going to do, so that he doesn't have this stupid idea. Do we simply change them? And now we have that, I think. That's hanging. That cannot be attacked. And of course you can do that. Both, you can't protect them both. You can't protect them both. One of them is dying. he gets okay. Doesn't get slaughtered, but he's protecting of course that one because that is dying anyways. There's no place. Good morning, Neil Ahmed 67. Chess, that's what's up. Crazy games. And being stuck. Yeah, where do you see subs? You will not see the subscribe button here, I think. You will not see the subscribe button here. I don't see that. I don't see that purpose of that. Twitch simply doesn't likes me. That is the problem. I don't. No, I will say it as it is. No gambling. No gambling. Maybe other times, but that's not what's the purpose of that. I will kindly decline the offer. I will kindly decline the offer, I think. Maybe other times. Maybe other times. Neil Ahmed is probably 87,000. Yeah, but that still doesn't do that. Here is an interesting situation, I think. Two rooks and a bishop after that. At least that's what at this moment my let's make some interesting play on the stream comes to mind. Because of that. And he gets forked. That doesn't end the solution there, because you still get that annoying thing. And after that, you have that problem. The knight is... okay, he can go there, of course. But you still have that thing. And the resign button should be coming any moment soon, am I right? So... yeah, I can do that. Check there and you lose the bishop. So the nice play turned out to be just fine. At least at that moment then when you are seeing it, it's great, but it's great. Of course, chess.com is not going to say that the knight move was brilliant, but I think that was pretty near that. Pretty near that. Yep, it's a brilliant. Bam! It is a brilliant. 90.3. It is a brilliant. Because I said you can't take it. Because if you take, you get forked. That I don't know why it's so satisfying sometimes. Why is it so satisfying sometimes? It really doesn't matter. It's just a simple sacrifice, but it's. And of course, he even forgot about that, and he did that. That just gives up a bishop because you are still in the same problem afterwards. Oh, the mood has risen up and everything else. The mood has risen up and everything else. That is again annoying, but that shouldn't be that problem. A brilliant move. A brilliant move. And then after that, of course, the rook falls and it's game done. And then it's game done. It comes up. Okay, let's just don't overreact and lose the next game like a complete, I don't know, bozo. Yeah. That could be that. That could be that. Do we go there? Of course we go. It's going to be one of these annoying games. Yeah, he goes back, that's fine. Yeah, but that doesn't make different problems. Oh no! I will give you a pawn. Oh no! Is that now a thing, right?
Spotlight with Spotify Premium. Build, curate, and listen to your playlists uninterrupted, even offline. Enjoy 3 free months now and cancel.
Yeah, you can see this goddamn Spotify ad in the background. You can hear the goddamn Spotify ad in the background. So, yeah, then that is hanging, so we have to go there, but yes. That wasn't supposed to happen. That shouldn't have happened. Yeah, but now that. Oh, but then it's made somehow. Ooh, that there. That. No, but that's not made. As I said, that's not made. He can't castle, of course. And he can't castle, of course. The question now is, if you check there, attack that poor thing. Don't do it. He's thinking about that. He's thinking about that. We have a simple solution for it. Oh, you crazy. He sees it. Yeah, but that just hangs the queen. Okay. Everything's fine. You did your talking and writing part of your side, so you can go to the pool, but just don't get too sleepy and fall asleep in it. And don't fall asleep in it. And don't fall asleep in it. It's... And it is always like that, and. Yeah, but that doesn't do nothing. Oh no, the bishop comes there. There's... If somebody was a little less there is a crazy in so-called oh no, we messed up. No, we messed up. Yeah, but... Then he's going to get rid of that. I don't see what Ryuga is thinking there. That. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Still winning. Oh yeah, that is now annoying. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Let's think again about some brilliant sacrifice somewhere. Oh. Yes, the gift doesn't work. Yeah, but... So check there. He takes that. We can give a check there. It's not a great gift, of course, but... And that even makes problems more difficult. It makes the problems even more difficult. It makes the problems even more difficult, but is it that is going? Let's take that. I think I can simply take that. Yeah, but he has that move afterwards. But a pawn is still a pawn. And if he does something like that stupid, then... A pawn is still a pawn. But that and that and this and that shouldn't be that much of a problem. Yeah, but that does not do that. That doesn't know, don't do that. Can we go there? There he goes there. But I think that's the right move, right? But that is the right move, I think. So in some kind of universe where it's the right move. And... yeah, but that doesn't... That doesn't. It's still hanging. And now he can move back. And now he can't move back. Ugh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's now think a little bit. Now let's think a little bit. Yes, that of course is annoying. But we have that move. We get a pawn back. Oh no! Yes, that was not the brightest idea from him to walk into a pin like that. Yeah, he has that, of course. But that's easily fixed. Yeah, and if you... Yeah, but that doesn't do nothing. Yeah, he's going to go there. Okay. Can we trade that off? Yep, we can. Then it's game over. We won the game. Because that is falling. And you can't stop it. We could go there, of course. He has that move, of course. We have that move. And it's unstoppable. Okay, it's stoppable. Okay, it is stoppable. But yeah, that's basically game over. Just don't blunder the mate again. Just don't blunder the mate again somewhere. I don't know where. But it's lurking somewhere. You can go there. Oh, I hang that. I hang that. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, he's going to move back there. And Blunders the bishop. But maybe he isn't. Yes, I would have already resigned. It's unstoppable. This barrage from pawns is unstoppable. Or it's... okay, it's a draw, probably. Okay, not probably, but it's basically a draw, but... but that should be that. Yeah, he's thinking... yeah, he's thinking, but that's fine. He's thinking, but that is fine. Yeah, we can move there. Or actually, we can... no, we can't. So let's go there. He's going to give a check. We get that out of the question. Now it's check. He goes back. Now it's check. He goes there. So we will move it, move it. Yeah, it's check there, I think now. He goes there. And that's game over. And then it's game over. At least it should be game over, probably it's not. You will win on time anyways. Yeah, he's going to give a check. Oh, no, it's interesting. So if he goes there, he has that annoying move, of course. How is it correctly played now? That becomes that, right? Oh, no. Yeah. Rookie mistake. I think I can take. Yeah, it's unstoppable. So Z checks there. It's unstoppable. Time travel always ends up in a game like that. Time travel always ends up in the problems like that. I think that how is it called? No, but where is that analysis button? Time travel will always make you stupid mistakes. It will make always stupid mistakes because... where is it? No, not there, but there. Isn't it a draw? Yeah, it's a draw. No, it's not a draw. F5. There is only one move that works for him. There is only one move that works for him. And that wasn't that. That wasn't that. Actually, GF. Yep, you take that. F7. Oh, you actually push that forward. You actually push. Oh yeah, because then he can't. Then he can't. Can't. He still can't catch it up. Yeah. It is like that. Not everything is like it should be. But it is, as people say. It is, as people say. But it is as it is. So let's go for another one, I guess. Let's go for another one, I guess. If we are playing so good and we are finding some interesting moves. Come on. Brilliant ones. Brilliant ones. Yeah, that of course. That one, of course. Can I go there? No. I like this. Can I go there? Nope. It doesn't do that. Yes, but that looks acceptable. That looks acceptable. Yeah, of course he's not taking it, that's... No, he can't take it. Yeah, because if you take, he goes there and that blocks that in, then that it's too hard. So maybe we just push and close everything up on that side. Yeah, and what now? Yeah, but that doesn't do that now. Let's jump over there. Yeah, of course, I'm seeing what he's wanting to do. He wants to get rid of the rook there. He thinks that he saw probably the last game on the stream and he's thinking, yeah, I'm gonna beat him. Because his endgame wasn't so good. And what does that do now? That gives us that move. Interestingly missed move. Okay, it creates against different problems, but that's not annoying. Yeah, you can even do that. You do understand that there is no way to protect that pawn there. Of course he... Of course he doesn't do that. Of course he doesn't do that. Okay, let's don't do something stupid. That back, he does that. Yeah, but I have... Now I have that move. Oh, stupid. That was stupid. No, I messed up. And as usual, when the floodgates are open, you miss everything. Yeah, it's really... Oh, I missed the... How did I miss that? When the floodgates are open, then everything falls apart. That knight move there... The idea was already a completely different one. The idea there was from my head already a different one. Let's go back. No, where is it? Here. F7. What? Oh yeah, that one. Because he can't take. Because if he takes, that's... That's that. But yeah, of course, there are moments when you simply miss something. Can't win all of them. It's a Pirk defense. Oh no! Let's just develop the knight there. Let's just develop the knight there. And we should be fine and dandy after that. Of course, it's different ideas there now. Yeah, we go there, so that he doesn't get that annoying move again. And that. Yeah, he's pushing that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but now we have that move. Oh no! Oh no! What's the idea there? Oh no, they did it fast. The silence is deafening probably for everybody who's listening. The silence is probably deafening for everybody who's listening. Yeah, but we can do that. Yeah, because if I take, he does that and we have that open up. And I can't play that move afterwards. This still gives us hope. Yeah, he's going to play that move. But is it the right thing to do there? Who knows? That shouldn't be that right. What's the idea behind that? Yeah, he was thinking that I'm going to blunder the rooks. That ain't gonna work for that.
With Spotify Premium. Build, curate, and listen to your playlists uninterrupted, even offline. Enjoy 3.
That ain't gonna happen.
Cancel anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
Yeah, but that's protected, so... Yeah, I will have double pawns, but the idea there is going to be a completely different one. The idea there is going to be a completely different one. Let's go there. Oh no, I can't go there. I can't go there. So that. Let's stack up the rooks. Let's stack up the rooks. The knight has nowhere to go. The knight doesn't have nowhere. It has nowhere to go. What am I missing? What am I missing now? Yeah, of course that annoyance, but because that afterwards. Of course that annoyance. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. That maybe. So that the knight can't get back. But yeah, it starts to get brain freezy. Oh yeah, I lost the goddamn. I lost the goddamn. Lost the goddamn plot. Kalpak Patil. Probably no. Sadly enough, but probably no. Yeah, that's a lost game. Come on. No, it's not about that. It's simply I'm going to end the stream after some minutes. It's been already 3.5 hours. My brain is freezing over. You were playing time a different day. The rating is the rating. No one cares about the rating. Only the first two numbers. Oh yes, that's now annoying. That's... Oh no, that's not mate. Okay. No, that's definitely mate. Let's do him some... So that he thinks. I saw the line there, but that's not what I was thinking about him. And that is mate. He found it. That's good. He found it. That's good. It could have been a different story. But yeah, of course, nobody can argue with that. Nobody can argue with that. How is that thing going on? The goddamn... Okay, let's give one more game for the YouTube algorithm to catch up. Otherwise, I think Twitch is the only one where you actually get something out of it. That's the only where you get something around of it. Yeah, but... I don't know where is it going. Oh, it's going there. No, is it somewhere how to stop it? No. Ah, yeah, The brain is not braining. It's not like he's making some awesome moves. It's not like he's making some awesome moves. Because that moves otherwise. Yeah, he can give the check. That now I think was not the right idea. That now was not the right idea. Of course, there is still some stupid action going on afterward, but yeah, that isn't the problem there. Yeah, let's go there at first. No, let's go there. So that he doesn't know what I am going to do. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Oh. As long as we don't make some stupid decision. Yeah, but that now brings us to that. There's that, of course. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be passing this game as I'm a normal one, but shouldn't be that crazy. It shouldn't be that crazy. Oh yeah, but he can't. It is falling. And everywhere it's falling. Wait, where is it? So let's go there.
Live in the spotlight with Spotify Premium. Build, curate, and listen to your playlists uninterrupted, even offline. Enjoy 3 free months now and cancel anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
That's easily fixed. That's easily fixed. And there is this annoying trick up our sleeves. Yes, that isn't that. Oh, come on. Yeah. And that's it for today. I'm starting to make stupid mistakes. That's it for today. I'm starting to make stupid mistakes. It was the opposite way around. It was the opposite way around. Ah, screw that. Yeah, it is like it is. Can do nothing about it. There comes the moment after... Here. Yeah, here you do that. No, you still don't do that. That move. E2. And then he has to think that it's not working like that. So yeah, that's it for today, I think. Thank you who are watching, who chatted, who followed, who did everything else on everywhere else. Said, of course, said that I didn't play the goddamn viewers again. But yeah, it is as it is. So probably till next time. Probably till next time.